Robert Whittaker was talking to Grange TV. I think that's a sponsor. And this is his statement on Yoel Romero.
Whatever he's hydrating on, I would like to know so I can also hydrate on that, because it turns you Superman. Just about. When I was punching and kicking him, he felt like metal, like a dude made out of concrete. It was ridiculous. I fought him a year ago and he didn't feel like concrete. Not like that. He's a tough guy, and like I said before, he's a top caliber athlete, but for him to come back the way he did, for him to feel so different and had to perform so differently than he did a year ago, because let's not forget, I have fought him before. I've experienced his shots. I've experienced landing shots, and I've experienced fighting him before. For him to make those changes physically and athletically in a year at the age of 41, I'm leaving that down to nothing more than magic.
He's implying that he's obviously taking stuff.
Yeah, so magic, you mean steroids? Yeah. We call that black magic, Mr. Robert. Probably right. It's probably right. It's very strange for a guy to get better and come back from that stuff at that age. It's part of the game. I didn't think Yoel won that fight. He definitely didn't win the first one. If anything, this one was a draw. There should not be a trilogy fight. It doesn't make sense. You're 2-0 if you're Robert Whittaker. Who gives a fuck? To gain him. I beat him, and also I think he was on massive amounts of steroids. So fuck that noise.
Golden Snitch is listening, guys. He is listening. This is the second dude who's complained about Yoel Romero. Luke Rockhold said the same thing after he lost against Yoel Romero. Robert Whittaker saying the same thing after his encounter with Yoel Romero. And I agree with what he's saying. A 40-year-old can't make drastic changes to his physical performance like that without a little jungle juice on the side, But aside from speculation, right? Let's not forget where Yoel Romero's from. Yoel Romero is from Cuba, right? And if I'm not mistaken, as a regular listener of the Joe Rogan podcast, Africa has the largest diversity pool of human beings on Earth. Meaning, whatever kind of human being, physically speaking, like, structure, height, weight, you will find in Africa, physically gifted or not. And let's not forget that Cubans are technically Africans who can speak Spanish. They were shipped over from Africa to Cuba, and then, the rest is history. Let's also not forget that Cuba has one of the most advanced athletic systems on Earth. You don't believe me? How many times in life have you ever encountered a Cuban athlete who is subpar to the best in the world? It's rare. You know why it's rare? At home, their home country, Cuba, they are literally from the time they get into school, they are engineered for a specific kind of sport. 1 or 2 max. And that's the reason why when they reach international competition, they dominate. I just wanted to reiterate that fact after Robert Whittaker's statement, right? With that said, it doesn't take away anything from Whittaker's statement. It's very interesting because Yoel Romero literally said that he's probably one of the people that get tested the most. Him, Chris Cyborg, name the list, man. It goes real long. And why hasn't he popped for anything? Again, it goes back to Whittaker's statement. What if he's doing drugs that aren't yet mainstream? Honestly speaking, I don't think Yoel Romero is on PEDs. I think that Yoel Romero is proof to everybody alive right now that not all men are born equal, my guy. Not all men are born equal. I am not built like LeBron James. I'm not built like Yoel Romero. I'm not built like these physical freaks, man. Shane Carwin, to me, is also an example of that. Not all men are born equal, and that's what we need to truly accept when it comes to athletic performance. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.
Your guys talk too much. And you know what interesting? I understand how crazy power UFC PR machine. Your guy, beginning of the year, he cut like chicken. End of the year, he fight for the title. Crazy. Hey, you know guys, this is true. This is not trash talking. Hey guys, Irish only 6 million. Russian 150 million. I wanna fight for your chicken because this is #1 easy fight in lightweight division.